All right, thanks for your interest in holidays around the world. Let's take a quick look at how you can get all the information that you need to get started with it and help us participate. We click on the edtechinnovator.com website under the Holidays Around the World link. Once you're there, this video and all the information that you need is right here. All you've got to do is click here or click over here and it will take you to Flipgrid. For those of you that are familiar with Flipgrid, Flipgrid is essentially an opportunity for us to post questions, get responses from students or other people, and then we can have conversations because we can reply to those videos and everything else. So once you're on the website for it, do remember that this is not password protected. So if you're putting students on there, we always ask that you get parent permission and that you're always extra cautious about having them share any personal information. But once you're here, you'll see that there are three, I'm going to refresh this, three pinned or starred topics. We'd like you to look at all of these. This one here is a quick note about what I just said about student safety. Here is what you would click on if you want to add in other holidays or have us add in other holidays. You'll simply tell us what we need to do. And this is the introduction to what we're trying to accomplish with this project. So just to give you a quick idea, let's say that you wanted to do an introduction as the educator. You would click on the introductions. You click this add a response. I don't know that this is going to work real well. Actually, it is recording me. That's kind of interesting. So I would click this record button. I'm not sure how it'll work. Let's see. Hopefully this will record. I would talk about who I am, what I'm doing, and then I would say stop. And it's actually going to tell you what you need to do. You click the next button. Here you take a picture. This is going to be what shows as your thumbnail. And you say next, and now it's uploading that video. You say first name and your last initial, and submit my video. And you notice that nothing shows up here. That's because I have to go in and approve all videos. So once I go into that topic, and here's the video, once I approve it, it will now be able to be seen over here under our videos. So don't be alarmed if your video doesn't show up right away. I have to go in and approve that. I may change that setting at some point, but that's exactly what you need to do to get replies. And then say you want to reply to somebody else, all you have to do is click right here, and it's going to play that video, and you can click add a reply, and it'll allow you to go through that same recording scenario that I just did. So again, that's a way that you can use Flipgrid. And once we're in here now that you're familiar with the overall navigation of it, let's talk about the holiday pieces. So here you'll see we have a topic for Eid ul-Fitr, a Muslim holiday. We have Christmas in here, and we also have Diwali and Hanukkah. These are the ones that we've had people express an interest in having as a topic and that they wanted to share about. So that's why it's here. And if you have any that you want us to add, all you got to do is give us that response right here on this Flipgrid, and we'll be ready to go. But here on these other ones, just click in them, and you can get an idea here of what we're trying to do. If you're going to post information, we want you to put up a card with the first name and what country you're from, and this will indicate that you are sharing information about that holiday. And if you have a question, we want you to use your thumbnail as a question mark, and then again, that way we know ahead of time that anybody that's looking at this can see these are questions. And so your kids, if you're one that knows about a specific holiday, your kids might want to come back in and look at questions and see if they can answer questions that other students or educators from around the world have posted. So again, that's the quick nitty-gritty for what we're trying to accomplish here with holidays around the world. I really would be excited if this can be used and shared by lots of educators. So feel free to share the website, share the information that you have, and keep checking back regularly because we want to make this a year-round project, something that we can do at different times of the year as you're celebrating holidays in your countries and you want to look at holidays from other countries, etc. If you have any suggestions or comments, make sure you put them below this video, and I will put a link to my website, the edtechinnovator.com Holidays Around the World page, so that you can get the link to the Flipgrid itself, and we'll kind of work from there. Again, though, if you have questions or comments, put them in the comments below. I look forward to sharing information with you guys and just seeing how we can do with this Flipgrid project. Thanks a lot for taking the time to listen.